spend 3 seconds on one frame, and then go to the next thing. And so you can use any kind of layer here and use that to create some pretty sophisticated displays. A scripted layer is a great example, I think, of a way to implement an attract mode. So you can think of attract mode flipping through the high scores and then don't do drugs and so forth. So here's what the DMD looks like. Hopefully you can see that. And this is all done with just layers. This particular part here is several layers all put together. And I'm not going to say that this was simple to write, but it was surprisingly simple to write compared to what you might imagine you'd have to do to make something like that happen. These are transitions happening here. Okay. So a few more important high-level classes to mention. Sound controller allows you to play sound. You can play music and voice calls and so forth. We have a service mode, which is a out-of-the-box kind of classic service mode. We have modes that make it easy to do what we just saw there, where you're entering your high scores. So that's a kind of complicated thing, and we've done the hard work for you there. And we also have lamp show controller, which I'm going to cover really, really fast. But basically, lamp show controller takes a lamp show, which is a text file. And the whole reason we did this is because we thought, as you might think, that writing a whole bunch of schedule calls to do a lamp show would be a huge pain in the ass. So we created this lamp show controller that parses a text file, and the first part of the text file is the lamp name, or coil name, or what you can do whatever you want here, but in this case it's a lamp name. And then you can see off to the right here we've got some dots here. Those are just periods in our text file. So you can edit the text file to make whatever kind of crazy lamp show thing you want. And we think that short of having an actual graphical program to do all this for you, it's a pretty good way to do it. So finally, you saw the old demo. I want you to see, and that's the thing that we made like 10 months ago. I want you to see what some people have done with pyprocgame, who have really taken it and run with it. And they've got some. I think it's safe to say we're kind of blown away. I don't want to build it up too much. It's going to suck. It's really going to suck. But no, actually, I think you'll like it. Here goes.
Hi there.
I'm really impressed with what they've done. I hope you can see the, I mean, you can really make a professional level game. I mean, I know that one of them is a professional graphics guy, but you don't actually have to be Williams or Stern to crank out something that looks really amazing. So hopefully you see some of the potential here. I'm going to hand it off to Gerry to wrap it up.
Thanks, Adam. So that's pretty much all we have. If you want more information about the P-ROC board, you can go to www.pinballcontrollers.com. There's some forums there, there's documentation, there's pretty much anything you need to know about the hardware. And for more information about the software framework that Adam just went through in detail, you can visit pyprocgame.pinda.org, and there's all the documentation for the software there. If anyone has any questions, we can open the floor for questions. If not, sure, go ahead.
Is there a way to have two games interact? Almost like a head-to-head competition type thing? Or like where something that happens on one table affects what's going on the other? Like opening or closing, something.
Sure, so the question, if everyone couldn't hear that, is can you set up two machines or perhaps use two P-ROCs in different machines and have those machines communicate with each other? Perhaps to set up a competition or a tournament mode or something like that. And the answer is, since you're using a computer to run your game code, you can do anything you want. Your computer may have a network connection. You can have them talk to each other. It may have, I don't know, a wire going back and forth between on a serial port or something connecting the machines together. You can write code to do whatever you want. There are libraries for Python that'll interface to a network, or you can run a web server on your machine and expose your scores, your high scores, to the web for people to see. You can automatically tweet somebody's high score when they get it. You can do whatever you want. So absolutely, yes, you can configure multiple machines to talk to each other. They don't even have to be in the same room. They could be totally across the country from each other. So yes, you can do that and a whole lot more. Yes, in the back.
How hard would it be here to trade up a DMD for alt CD and alt rather than chasing one?
Sure. So the question is it easy, or how easy is it to swap out the dot matrix display or your visual feedback with something like